love summer. Nah. The shite seat for a nice viewpoint. Oh! Yeah, fucker. Hey, pardon me. I do beg your pardon. I do beg your pardon. Got a shite seat like this for a nice viewpoint. Got all this area. I was like gone a little bit touristy. They've got a couple of new notice boards up about the Tara Nature Reserve and all that, and nice there, Newcastleton, the viewpoint. Got a seat that will kill you. Knock your drink over. That's not ideal, is it? I'm just having a van night tonight. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, that doesn't sound like coffee, does it? Because it's not coffee. That is a desperado. I'm scared to put it on this blinking seat in case I lose it. And then I'd be desperate, wouldn't I? If I'm losing me rados. Ah. Nicely out of the wind. That is just pure fluke. And tomorrow we are heading back that way some and then dipping into valleys this way. It's literally like I've just given you a map, a full-on drawn pirate's treasure map as to where I'm off to. Little stealthy Donna there. But the Scottish borders. Just Scottish borders, we love the Scottish borders. And it's in the Scottish borders that most of the northern lads come to, or lasses. This is a little bit further west. But you've got to think the Scottish borders run from east to west. So there's a vast bit of border. And as I say, tonight I'm just having a van night, no special. And I will catch up with you tomorrow. I just wanted to show you my nice pitch. Right, my nice peeve spot. Desperados. And I'll catch up with you tomorrow. What for now? It's a shame it's a little bit trampy. I just got to have one of the villagers come up here with a petrol strimmer, a battery strimmer. Job's a good in 2 minutes. I might buy one of them, just carry it round in the back of the car and like do good deeds like what Andrew Newton does when he does the road signs and cleans them. I might clean stuff like this. Be a nice legacy for us once I'm dead. After drinking too much desperados. I'm only drinking when I go out now. I've given the house up. That's it. I'm living outside 7 days a week now, like a full-on cider tramp. No, I've not. I'm just kidding. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. I might maybe put a little bit of van stuff on. Some of you like that. If you didn't like it, just flip past it. Right. I'll see you back up at camp, up at Lingo, which I can't see from here. People could be in there, rifling through my smalls. windy. I've left me mic in the blinking car. We are at the Hermitage Castle in the Borders. Obviously a very rich history, as all castles do have. I'll probably put some footage on. You're obviously not allowed to fly little tiny flying machines here, so no drone footage, but I'll put some nice tasty photographs on and stuff, and do a bit of narration over and tell you a couple of the nastier stories. That's what always interests everyone, isn't it? The rich history of royalty visiting, the reavers, battles, war, fight, death, dark lords, magicians, giants, and then Donnas. What a place. What a place. I mean, it must have been a blinking ugly thing when it was built, isn't it? So yeah, the guy's like, oh, he built us a castle. Right, let's have a look at your plans. Oh, here you go. Unless there was something that we didn't see. You know, in the modern days, like a nice bit of deck in there with an overhang and some nice chairs for to sit out in. It's just dark and brooding. Okay, maybe, I don't know, would the stones have been lighter? Would they have been pink? Or white or lime washed?
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone. Pouring rain, wanna hear that train. There she comes, won't you get on? Won't you get on?
Eventually get me £4.50's worth.
Trees, falling leaves, like the breeze, won't you blow on?
So the floor below was a grim pit prison, devoid of light, fresh air or sanitation. Imprisonment here was reserved only for the darkest crimes or the lowliest criminals. I know a few people that would have been in there. I tell you what, you basically had room to lie down. There was no sanitation, so you would have had to poo and weed in one corner, obviously the lowest corner, so I didn't sort of run onto you. And I don't know how you would have got in. Surely it would have been a door down there and you wouldn't have been thrown in. The lowliest criminals, It's bringing half the estate where I live. Oh, I don't like this bit. Hold on to the railing. What a place. Tell you what, I've come here loads and I've always thought I'm not paying the admission fee because I'm sort of really, well, I'm not tight, I'm careful with me money. This here is one of the best £4.50s I've spent. Highly recommended. Hey, I wasn't sure what to do today. I'll tell you what my plan was, yeah? That was my plan, up there. Now, walk it round and come down over this way tomorrow. I'll show you the weather. So that's coming in. And it's coming in with rain. Thing is about, yeah, you don't get any mobile signal. Yeah, about about 5, 7, 8. There was 8 mile stretch with no mobile signal. So that means I can't get updates on the weather and stuff, or get in touch with anybody if anything happened, really. So it's putting us off. It's warm enough, but it's just that blinking wind, isn't it? So where I'm at the minute, we're up past the Hermitage. If I'm doing a video, you'll have just seen the Hermitage section. So up past the Hermitage, and I've drove all the way through the valley. It's absolutely stunning valley, mind. Anybody just likes to come and pitch up, park up or whatever, and they're not fussed about the mobile signal. And you just want to come up and just blink and just marvel at the hills. It's a place to come. And I really, that's what was my plan, was to be up there. It's a 4.2 fort at mid 400s. It's, you know, then obviously parked high, so I would have took a lot of the bait out of the hike up. But it's not looking like it's to be. So I either have another van night, or I go and check out another couple of places that might give me shelter from the wind. But it's not shelter from the wind. It's forecast for rain coming in for most of the afternoon and night. That was that plan. I don't know if you can see the track through the forest there. Track through the forest. I've wandered up there before, and it finishes in an old logging turnaround place. So I might have another little gander up there. It's still only early. It's only about 1 o'clock. I've just had lunch. See what that feels like. But it would be midgy heaven. I got munched last night, so up there would just be full of midgies, but it would be sheltered from the winds. But I don't know if it would have any views anymore, because when I was there was a couple of years ago, and obviously the trees will have grown up. I'm going to have a wander along. I'll take you with us, and then if not, then we'll be heading back towards sort of Kielder way, and just see what the day brings. Right. Stunning bloody area. Apart from evil clouds. There's a deer stuck in the deer fence. Do you want a hand then? I'll give you a hand. Stuck in the deer fence. Where's he going here? How's he got in there? Get him this way. I can't help you there, mate. Oh. I'm not feeling the camping vibes today, like. Not feeling them at all. Not that chipper looking, is it? Been for a walk up me little track here that I knew. And again, after all that rain last night, it's just blinking sodden. It sits on top because it's a gravel track. It's not going to be very glamorous to pitch in, and later on with all this warm moistness, it's going to be lifting with midgies. The deer, the deer is still in the compound. That's preying on my mind. countryside, eh? Have a nice relaxing time away in the countryside. Doesn't happen, does it? Wait, Donna, get out of the fence. Christ. Struggling with that fence, let alone the one that's 3 times this size for a blinking deer. Must have got out. It's not a very long enclosure, and I cannot see it down the bottom end. This is the world's best hiding deer. Right, in my head I'm going to have to tell myself that it's got out somewhere up there. Well done, dear, well done. Yeah, we're just having a little stop at Whitrope Train Museum. It's different, it makes Beamish look modern. It does, I like that. Makes Beamish look blinking quite up to date. Surely they can't charge us to get in here. Oh well. Bloody hell. Oh, nearly. The Daily Chronicle, 1 penny. It's for checking your weight. I'll not get on, obviously it doesn't work. I've not been down this bit before, I've just sort of parked. Was the gates locked or something? Or something that didn't come down here. I'll tell you what, you want to get here before they just crumble and disappear. Yeah, I actually remember getting on trains like that. And you did that with the door, and they took you down to Whitley Bay. And you had a nice day at the coast with your mum. Damn it. It'd be nice to have a proper look in, wouldn't it? Thieves beware. I think thieves would be leaving stuff, wouldn't it? And he looks a little bit run down. He has a fiver. I'll be blinking thieves. You're getting one hell of a tour of the day, aren't you? Check that the lines aren't warm. Put you out the way and check that the lines aren't warm. Then you know that there's no trains coming. That and the inordinate amount of rust on the lines, I'll tell you there's no trains coming. And that has been on for a while. Look at that poo in the woods. Flush it, it must have no flush juice in. Flush juice, I don't like it. I'll tell you what I do like, the Delilah. Ooh. Should take that for my uncle, he would restore it and do that nice for us. Bergerac. So it's some type of investigator's machine, isn't it? Bergerac. I can't see him sitting on that and driving around like a little dumper truck. That's super cool. Do we look nice together? Maybe a little dumper truck. Wow. Surely there's stuff in there they can just scrap, man. Have an absolute. They would have a little stonk on coming round here looking at all the nice bits. Stonk on, really, don't I? See, this has been recently restored. Yeah, see that? There's the recently restored marks. Any train buffs out there? You're welcome. That's your rustling Hornsey. Set the alarms off, haven't I? I've set the alarms off. I just want to look at that train the most. It's got to be some type of solar powered thing. I see loads of loads of people in railway uniforms running down here with guns. I'm in trouble. What a canny little place, so apart from the alarms, try putting an external mic on. Right, so that was obviously a false alarm, wasn't it? Yeah. It's scared us. I've run away from the train. Eventually got my new mic working. Thanks to Genevieve. Thank you, Genevieve. Nice to hear from you. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. So thanks to Genevieve, and Mike's been on hike. Mike, hey Mike, you little minx. Thank you, Mike. As always, thank you for your continued support of the channel. You're absolute legend. And Jeanette, MI5, in my little raspberry beret, that's away hiking the Great Glen Way or round blinking Loch. Is it Loch Lomond? Hopefully you got your train okay, and the recent storms didn't facilitate a cancellation. And one hopes that the breeze is all right, not as breezy as it is here. Seeing that's night here, and that you're having a canny walk and get some, just enjoy it, yeah. Right, so thanks you three absolute legends. Bye, Delilah. Bye, Delilah. That's why you press the play button, isn't it, eh? Or the crap jokes. In a bit. Tell you what, we've got a canny park up at night, eh? If I was staying. That's what views. That's the rain cloud that's just whizzed by. Got a little bit of a time lapse on it. Why aren't you staying down that? It looks quite canny. Well, it is. But I'm past the first forested gate, which means that gate could be locked. If I needed to get out of here, the gate was locked. That's not ideal, is it? So it's always a good practice not to park past the first forested gate that will lock, even if it's open. Thing is, I've got to worry about the gates being locked, and I'm not getting a mobile signal, and I want to speak to my son tonight. So that's me two little dithers. Right, I'm gonna reluctantly drive off in respect to the forestry tracks. But remember this one. And I know my way out the other side as well, but there's locked gates there. So I would hate to be caught between a couple of locked gates. I see sometimes knowledge, it's where there's weight in gold, isn't it? Ah. Right, we are in a different part of the forest. I've got a minuscule signal. Sometimes it's, that's the little things, isn't it? Got lovely, lovely views. Look at that. There's the rain coming in. But you know what? That's us tonight, yeah? You're parked a little bit large there, Donna. Could you be parked any more in the middle of the road? It's not a fucking road, is it? It's not a road. So that is me for tonight. Parked like literally I look like I've just dumped the car. I look like I've stole it, rallied it into the forest and left it. Oh man, I've fallen in love with this area. I need to be up that hill there. But one will research first and then come and do it. Find out the best way in and that. And that looks tasty over there. Nice water source. Nice little dip there if it was warm. I ain't going any further that way. It doesn't look as bad from this side, does it? Anyone that rocked up, there's not going to be anyone rock up here. Seeing that, it's Donna you're talking about. The most peculiar things happen to Donna. That's where I'm getting me 1 bar of signal. I won't get it here. I don't get it further back, and I'm not going down there. So that's where I get me 1 bar of signal. Be able to ring the bell soon when he gets home from work. That's level. There was no forestry gate. There was no forestry gate that could be locked. So, fair game. So this is me tonight. I've had the TFM up a little bit. Was struggling when I got it. It's a stupid high. I was wanting to take it over that hill and have a look, but maybe it's tomorrow. It was just said couldn't return home normally, so bring it down, lass. This is my little crib. There you go, there's TFM2, TFM2's handbag. Gone on the Desperados again tonight. That is the Desperados there. I don't know if you haven't seen in here before, some of the new viewers might not have. So this is Donna's Berlingo. Regular Berlingo Multispace. With a biffed in back. Bought it like that, that's probably why it was cheaper. And there's the old Citroen. There you one if you want to check out if you want to check out its history. Got the sliding door. It's getting old, this. It's got 127,000 miles on it. That is the bed that pulls out. It's pulled out at the minute. I've got my larger mattress on. I do have a smaller mattress, which means I can fit the bike in here. That is an old orange van lady sticker. That's my library and map area and colouring in. This is the kitchen area over here. Got drawers for stuff. That's a 3-drawer unit. Look at that, you know, them lights. Get on, sticks on the frying pan. Lush. So, that is cooking area, kitchen. That is here, you know, that kitchen drawer you've got that you just hoist right in. That's my kitchen drawer. Here, in there, is a Thetford toilet. So, great stuff. Cool bag, stuff, storage under there. Storage under here. There's my little fire pit. There's a little fire pit. No logs, I don't think. That is window blinds. Again, just gas and stuff. That is bric-a-brac and first aid and blah-de-blah. I think I have my little gonk pillow. Little chair. What's in there, Donna? Oh, a bit of wood. So, I'm not, but I could have a fire tonight. That's where I keep my tents and stuff normally, and down here. So it is, I've had this, what, 5-6 years. Done as proud. Again, little things, you know, everything cheap. That there is a cheap plastic curtain rail. That is blackout blinds hung on there. They go across, obviously, for privacy and just quickness and privacy. That's what you want. There's something quick, something private. Be stealthy. seen blinking people, they're rocking up here, and this is in Northumberland as well. I'll have a little rant. Knocking up and car camping, and the amount of places that have stopped and they've got signs up saying no overnight camping, no overnight sleeping in vehicles. They're very specific. Be stealth, yeah, if you're going to go out, be stealth. Because I see, I've seen people in Northumberland, they're rocking up, they're opening their tailgates, bringing tables and chairs out to get cooking outside, and it's not very stealthy, is it? It's not very stealthy. If you want to be blinking, sitting outside and cooking and all that and stuff like that, and like you're at a campsite, you can't do a campsite. And then they'll start whinging when it's, oh, there's no parking here anymore, and yeah, I wonder why. Actually a really nice pull-up. I can't see anyone else coming down here. It's a blinking Thursday night. It's school holidays, so I just can't see anyone coming down here. There's enough breeze just for to kill the midgie. I'm gonna leave no mess, I'm not, I parked a bit like a knacker. It's a dead end, there's enough room for to turn around easily with my vehicle. I'd hear them anyway and hop out and have a chat. A bit more of a respectful park up than the other one I was just at before, simply because of the forestry gates. There's no lockable gates here, so no lockable gates. Game on. But respectful game on. Just had a little walk along that track. It's kind of moist like. And then I stood when it ran out a little bit and I was wondering, what's that noise? What's that funny noise? I was looking up at the trees thinking, is it a young chick gurgling and choking on something? Couldn't say anything, obviously, I haven't got eyes like Superman. Looked down and it was my feet bubbling. Because I was stuck in bog. It wasn't bad bog, but wimping this one out, heading back. You can probably see why. Good job, Bubba. Who's that little frog? Hello, frog. Try not to stand on a little frog with my wet feet. Yeah, so I tried. I just want to see how far I can get to that bottom hill. That is not taking my eye. I just like the shape of it. I just like it. So it's only been a 5-minute hike. 10 max. Back to the car. I've just left the car doors open and everything. It's about £2 worth of gear in the car. Not all the time though. Any would-be thieves watching this, not all the time. Right. I will catch up. Oh, check past that I'm in. I'll catch up in a little bit. Maybe I'm a little bit tiddly. I've had a couple of desperados. Look at the state of his, looking like a teenager. Till you get closer then you're like, ah! It's not a teenager. That must have made a canny sound, wasn't it? Huh? But if a tree falls in the woods and nobody hears it, did it make a sound? Right, stop filming. It's morning, it's 9:15. I can't lie, it's 9:30. Morning, it's 9:30. I've had an alright sleep. Upturn, sleep, toilet, the usual. Got the kettle on. There we go, that's dirty old kettle on. But you know what, if it works, what's the point of getting a new one? You know what I mean? As minging as it looks, it's clean inside. Actually, I don't know if it is. I had a dream about the dirty kettle. It just reminded me on. I may get some lime scale stuff for that. Yeah, I'm going to be heading home. The weather, again, not as forecast. Whenever is the weather as forecast? The weather is the bane of my life. But you know what, I've had a good couple of days out. I've had a good explore. I feel mentally and physically recharged. Back to the grind tomorrow. Full of midgy bites, all over. Literally all over after that blinking forest place, the viewpoint yesterday. After we went to the viewpoint yesterday. Oh, lush mug, favourite mug there. We'll call this one here. Thanks very much for watching. It's been a while since I've done a tiny camper, but because I haven't actually had a tent up the last 2 weeks, it just makes a bit of a gap in me uploading, doesn't it? And I miss having a bit crack on with you guys as well. Yes, you guys. I miss you when I don't upload. Not much there for to write home about, is there? But that's me happy. I'll come back here again, hopefully, unless they put a functioning gate on it, and if not, then I'll just have fond memories. And I think I maybe getting some of them hills from down here as well. And it doesn't look like anybody else has been here because there's no horrible fire pits. Oh, right, there's the midgy bite starting to wake up an itch. That's funny, isn't it? That's really swollen. To check myself for ticks. Oh, life outside, eh? We love it. Right, guys, I will catch up with you in a bit. Thanks very much for watching. Big love from DVS. And a cup of coffee, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao!